Welcome everyone to another episode of Cooper's Amputee Lifestyle. We're down here in Cozumel, Mexico. We are staying at Iberostar All Inclusive Resort right on the beach. They have a dive shop located here, Dressel Divers. We're going to go get on a boat and jump out into the water. Right out front, there's some amazing reef, some amazing drift diving, beautiful marine life. Let's go see what we could see down here at night. And then after we get out of the water, we're going to show you a little bit of the resort, the life on the resort, and we'll show you our accommodations. Enjoy. So we ended up getting on the dive boat, and we are just heading south along Cozumel on the western side, and we're going to pull up to a reef and jump off. Look at the sunset right as we are about to descend below the surface and go look for some amazing critters to film and admire and enjoy. Here's an anemone we see growing on the coral. I am using my fluorescence options on my camera lights to be able to show you that green glowing on the anemone. I am, however, not using a yellow filter. So this is what it would look like without the yellow filter on the camera. As you see right here, I'm also using it on this coral. It's giving much of a kind of teal to blue color. If I did have the yellow filter on there, it would be much more of a glowing green color. As we drift by, we see a nice sized channel clinging crab. It's just kind of picking at some stuff, eating, kind of enjoying its meal, whatever that's growing on the side of this sponge. Here's a large barrel sponge that's growing in a direction of the flow of the current, so it's bent over and more narrow. If I had brighter fluorescent lights on my camera, I bet you I could really get the colors to just pop on this anemone. We just had an encounter with one of my favorite sea creatures, an octopus. This is a Caribbean reef octopus. Look at it as it changes colors as it's crawling around on the reef. As it crawls up, it wraps itself around a little piece of coral. I bet you it was hunting and ended up trying to trap something to eat. That's my guess. We got a spiny lobster tucked way back in there. I'd love to get closer, but we can't touch any of the coral down here in Cozumel. It's all protected. This is a fireworm. These are painful. Do not touch these. The little bristles will end up stinging you. So we just completed our night dive down here in Cozumel. We're going to go back, unload the gear, and I'm going to show you some of the cool things that we saw around the Iberostar Resort down here in Cozumel Island. There are people that are having drinks, dinner, enjoying the night air, listening to the breeze hit the palm trees, listening to the water just slowly come onto the beach and slowly go back out to the water. It's a beautiful sight down here in Cozumel. One of the amazing, helpful staff was driving us to the room to unload the dive gear in our suitcases. What a great jungle atmosphere. First, let's look at the pink flamingos. Check these out. These flamingos live right here on the resort. Now, I don't know if anybody has ever seen big grasshoppers or locusts, but look at the size of this thing. This is as big as my finger. I've never seen any this big before. Now, we can't forget any of these iguanas. Some of them are a little bit skittish, but some are also friendly and will come right up to you. Also living on the Iberostar Resort down here in Cozumel are these beautiful peacocks. You can hear them making their sounds throughout the little jungles surrounding all these huts that are the rooms on this resort. These things are pretty neat. You can walk right up to them and they're just so chill. The most important thing to me about staying on resorts is the location of the dive shop. Dressel Divers is located right on Iberostar Resort. It's amazing. You could just get out of your room, take a few minute walk to the dive shop, get your gear, get on the boat, go out and dive. And if you want, there's other stuff you can rent too, kayaks and whatnot if you're non-diver or you just want to do something else. You can also do some snorkeling right out front as well. There's a swimming area that the boats cannot come into, so you'll be safe when you're out snorkeling, looking at some of the life. Like, check out all these fish, these Bermuda chubs. They're coming right up to you and checking you out as you're snorkeling. There was just hundreds of these Bermuda chubs just out here, just swimming around, doing circles around everybody. As you venture a little farther away from the dock, the fish seem to just stick with that dock, but you'll end up running into other interesting fish. Here is a large spotted trunkfish, just cruising around. It's a pretty big, decent sized one. As you get out of the water and want to dry off in the sun or maybe sit in the shade, you can find a lawn chair. There was plenty of seating. It wasn't packed at all. Once you sit and dry off in the sun, you can just rest, let the time go by, watching all the clouds and everybody just enjoy the beach. Just the character of this resort is amazing. The life, the vegetation, it's a really cool jungle atmosphere. These 2-story huts, they do have filtered water systems right outside these huts, so don't worry about that. What a great stay. Let's look at our room. How's it going, everybody? So we made it down here in Cozumel, and we are at the Iberostar. So Allegro caught fire, and about a third of the resort ended up being affected by the fire. So we are at Iberostar. Now I want to give a shout out. Travelocity really helped us with this because they honored that we paid. Allegro pretty much dropped the ball and said, sorry, Charlie. So these are the suites, and we're in building 85. And so here is our suite. Here's how you check in your room. Let's see what we have.
Hola.
Welcome to my crib.
Muy bien.
So my wife has a desk so she can pretend to work from Cozumel. And this is actually a couch / hide-a-bed, so that's where DJ is gonna be. Decent bathroom. El baño. Here's the bedroom. We'll door for privacy. And we have a walk-in closet. It's kind of nice so you're not tripping over suitcases and stuff. And there's also another patio. So this patio is more of the lounge patio. Let's see. So here's the little lounge patio. It's warm. It's in the high 80s, low 90s. It'll be that way all week. Here's your hammock and a couple of chairs. So not too bad. Not a bad little spot. I am really pleased. Thank you everybody for watching. Thank you for your support. Make sure you like, make sure you're subscribed, have the bell hit, watch the next video to help the algorithm, and enjoy. I will see you on the next episode. Take care.